Gotta admit, this is one of the more sillier of the going live notifications I've ever read. Me just role playing with myself in my Discord. Stream narrative. Oh my god. Hello. Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. How you doing? My god. Sorry, I felt like being a bit silly goofy, so I just started typing and it just didn't stop. It's slowly getting tired. Me too. Are you? I am feeling in a silly goofy mood and in a mood to yap about music and also build in Minecraft. So that is what we're doing. I've been on this a single player world on the Catch'em like instance of Minecraft, planning out kind of more of the rest of this build, and I mean roughly planning out because there is a lot like going into this and it's all just black blobs currently, but the black blobs are the most important bit to get sorted out, and once that's sorted I can then go and do the thing and make it look pretty. And that's all that matters, honestly. So let's go. You may notice the music is normal currently. It will be better later. I was wanting to show this whilst I had the shaders on for me doing practice builds. Oh, wrong button. I wanted to show what this is currently looking like with shaders. It's not much, to be fair, given the fact that it is approximately like 5 layers tall. But it's something. It's something. It's also very dark currently. Sleep. Very torchy. Yup. There are a lot of torches. Um. Here we go. Yeah, it is needed for the mobs. The sheer volume of mobs that spawn in this area if it's not properly lit up, which it still isn't, to be fair. But yeah, these are now going off so that we can have a lag-free stream. Because this server's beefy. Little guy. I thought that was like one of the like baby Minecraft chicks before I completely clocked what it was. It's obviously not. Don't know why that's where my brain went. But yeah, I don't know what music we're starting with. But that is my plan for today. Is just to yap non-stop about music and lyrics and stuff whilst building. So that is the plan. If you guys enjoy the artists that I listen to, then you will enjoy this. If you don't, then I'm sorry. I hope you'll still enjoy it. But yeah, that is the plan for today. In fact, should we just get straight into it? Who we picking first? I feel like Bears and Trees is the obvious. The people I talk about literally all the time. Um should I just randomize? Should we just see? I can't randomize, it's not gonna play the songs that I want it to. Success is monumental. I decided I'm doing this literally like moments before going live, so I haven't planned anything. And you know what? That's fine. Let me put this up. For those of you who don't know who Bears and Trees are, Dirtbag Boy Band is how they describe themselves. Not strictly a boy band, but they have a very unique style, and they do a lot of very funky things with their music, which I love. Their vibe is just immaculate at all times. Is all I can say. Um, but it's very like part of it's mental health related, part of it's like coming to terms with who you are, especially their recent like EPs and things. Like the two latest EPs called Success is Unlikely and Success is Monumental. This is Success is Monumental because I just played what was readily available to me. But it's all about kind of like growing as a person and like kind of coming out the other side of bad things and finding out who you are again. It's the kind of entire vibe. This song specifically, is quite a lot about that. I have no pre-planned speeches for this. I did not even write down thoughts. I just went, you know what? I'm just gonna yap. So we'll see how this ends up. But I also realized by yapping constantly, I'm not letting you listen to the music at all. As somebody who's absolutely obsessed with physics and who has literally gone to CERN to see the Large Hadron Collider, um, this is a favorite of mine. This is a great song. It's comparing like success in day-to-day life with, you know, the like really rare chance that that the Hadron Collider actually produces something like good, or like by colliding particles a thing actually occurs. I'm not gonna go into physics. There's no point. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little analogy, especially for those who like physics and understands kind of what it actually means. God, these songs are gonna move on too fast. I got yap this fast. Get out of here. Flipping Pokemon on my build. Hidden in the blocks. Like, I forget how much I love these lyrics until I listen to them again, and I'm like, damn. Damn. I love the, like, clash between how they talk about, like, you know, such vague concepts as of, like, life, and then it's contrasted with things like dust and sunbeams and stuff. Like, it's like realizing those little things, and it's just so good. It's just so good. They're just simply lyrical geniuses, I swear. The little whimsy. This bit's one of the little whimsy bits. I mean, the lyrics, don't get me wrong, go hard, but little, like, is it for a trumpet? I think it's a trumpet. Little additions. Or is it a flute? God knows. I'm not very good at identifying the instruments via song. The cherries fight back. That was rude and disrespectful. Oh, it's still. Oh, it's about to get obliterated. Well, I guess that's that issue solved. The Canada went nah. I forgotten what I'm gonna say about that song. But you know what? It's moving on, and I'm gonna try and do this whilst just the songs are playing, and not linger too much on anything unless anybody wants to specifically talk about any lyrics they hear, which I realize is particularly challenging given the fact that I'm yapping over them. That's how it feels like a nuclear. I didn't put the recording on. We haven't done that much. It's fine. I got distracted. I got distracted. No. This song is just emotionally painful, and that's really all I have to say about it. It's one of those songs where it's like, please, why did you have to call me out like this? I mean, it is literally called trauma, so, take from that. Damn, not the replay missing this. Oh well. It's just, yeah, it's just this like repetitive line in the chorus that's just like, bruh, did you need to call me out that hard? Was it necessary? Is there a fence? Where would a fence be found? Perchance? Probably shouldn't take the 12. God. Coffee. This part was so stuck in my head when this song released. Constantly. Okay. Let's go around this way, because that's the way we usually do things. I hear a fucking wandering trader. Full pics. You motherfucker. In here, you little harms. Loud and clear. This one's just I wish to be in love enough to understand this. I'm not gonna lie. That's my take on this. Okay, the mud stopped. The windows have stopped. But I still need the, oh my god, I forgot how awkward the inventory management of this whole thing is. Fuck. I love that line, the fireworks destined to fly, destined to break. It's kind of the, like... Right. It's just a, like, duality of, like... You're destined to do well, but also, like, not everything's gonna go well in life, you know? Wow, I am explaining these concepts so badly. Wait, why is that? Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. That's why it's wrong. I didn't place the block I thought I placed. We go. Oh, please don't. I don't want the punch full picks. I love full picks. Okay. Hello, you're cute. I know. You should probably get off my tower, because I probably will end up killing you. Oh, fuck's sake. That was not the right block, in fact. What type of music do you guys like, chat? I want to see if there's any common themes within the music taste of my chatters. So I know my music taste is really oddly specific. I do have those. I wasn't expecting to have them. I just placed the complete wrong one again. Is that everything? I think so. I'm scared of where my Spotify is gonna move after. Okay, it's just continuing on Bears and Cheers. That is dark. I don't have that block apparently. That's interesting. I need to put the Zoom-Black Sound Center back. Oh yes, that block's there. Is there windows? Do I need to worry with the windows? I'll take them back. I'll let this random Bears and Trees song play. It's a very good song. I realize this stream is gonna make absolutely no sense in the VOD. Like, VOD watchers can just play Guess the Song, I guess. Like, I've kind of forgot about that fact. That there is absolutely zero music on the VOD. Which is why I can do this in the first place, because you can't, like, I can't get the MCA'd if the boss can't hear the music. How do I get this wrong every single time? It's actually a skill at this point. It's a skill to be this bad at what I literally do, like, all the time. Ah, yes, there is windows. It was correct. Let's get this right. There we go. That didn't happen. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Oh, it's the tables. Now, where the hell did I put the tables? Such a random section. Yeah, yes, casual table building. Put these away for now. I don't think I need them. Tables. Oh, that's the block I put away. It looks like this section is literally all of these blocks that I used, because it's be the same on the other side, and I think I've used half of them here. So that's quite funny. Okay, there is so much I need. This was not the ones that I put away, but I'm gonna have to just deal with it. Having random amounts in different places. I think at some point I need to like consolidate all of my building blocks into like less. Why are these? Are they just orientated wrong? I don't think it matters. Okay, this has gone on to something random now. Let's. Hold up. Let's continue along Bears and Trees path. Which is unlikely, because I kind of take these two EPs together as like an album. albeit the other way around, thought I played them today, but my brain combines them in such a way. And this song is just too goated to be missed out from this stream. Left Right Good Night is just that song. It just loops in my head. The helly did I do with the... Oh, that right there. Literally right there. This song is also just pain. Pain and suffering. But that is honestly the majority of the music I listen to, which may be slightly depressing, but it's good music, what can I say? What else do I need? This... stairs... that might be it. I need to remember to take these dirt pillars out at the end of this. Okay. Okay, maybe that's... I was like, should that... And it probably should have the red pillar up it, but I guess I didn't because it interacted with this. God knows. This song is incredibly silly goofy, and I love it so much for that. This is very much the kind of growth and kind of figuring yourself out that like this song makes kind of what the entire like duo of EP is kind of about. Stand out properly. It's also just so silly. It's like such a good song for singing. It's just got that satisfying rhythm to it. So the fact that the lyric just banana carrot here is just an actual thing that exists is so funny to me. They really just went, yeah, nobody really knows what the lyrics like that are said in the background ever are, so it's just banana carrot. But also the like main lyrics is so good as well. Twist it to your bop it. I wish I could be the twisted to somebody's bop it for real. It's me when they fight back. Oh, that guy's angry. Please. God damn it. Knock me into the one below as well. Okay. I adjust this back. It was this one. Like, what else do I need? Yes, one of the main blocks. This is a kind of sad song, just dressed up like it's kind of happy and cheery with the like the vibes, like the instruments playing. I mean, it's not sad, but you know, it's talking about like no love, no heartbreak, because they've obviously been through something. Makes them just wish it didn't exist. I also love that lyric so much. If the time's a charm, I'll keep 3 watches in my pocket. I wanted to do a play on that with like I made a custom shirt for the gig, and I wanted to do a play on that lyric by putting like 3 watch straps coming out of the pocket. Like I didn't really know how to pull it off. I don't think it was ever gonna work properly. Okay, this bit's done. Boop. Is that... I think that's Blackstone. Yup. Ah, yeah, so back to the tables. This is where we are. Table core. New patented build style. Tables. I should probably do this window. Oh. Wee. Yo, if I flip one around, yeah. That's the way that I place them in. Does it really make... It doesn't really make any difference. It's just so much easier for me to run along and do this. This is one that's the opposite way around to the others. I think they literally look the same on all sides. Boop. Did I make extra tables, or are there 2 more tables elsewhere? I think I made extra tables. I don't... I really doubt I would just use 2. Where's the obsidian? Is it... Huh? Oh. This is from the album before, but... I'm gonna leave it because I lost the song. This is like my favorite song off this album. Like when I first heard the album, I wouldn't say it's not now, but like it was my initial. But I think it's just because it hit far too hard in the moment that this dropped. It was very much a time of my life where I was just like miserable most of the time, but then there was like these occasional moments, mostly like gigs and stuff online, where I was just like, this is the best thing ever. I'm having the best time of my life. But it felt like those moments were like fleeting and never gonna happen again whenever they did happen. Which is deep, I know, but I don't know, it hit me so hard when this album came out. I don't know when I was free. Man. Is that enough? Just about. Just about good enough there. Whoa, one. Miss you, is breaking just That is such a crazy lyric. We've only got one life to lose. Like it's a really nice lyric, but it's crazy that it's like the phrasing in that way. Moments passing. Give me 1 second, trying to check on something. We've had this song. Okay. We're gonna go to oddly specific Best in Shoes songs. That's what's next. Okay. I say going like all from one album, but you know. This song is one of those that's just like, it's perfect in every single way. Every single lyric. Hey, I think we made it all the way around. Let me double check for anything I've missed. Quick fly around. Like, oh god, I turned myself around. Where is it? If it's over there, I don't want to run over there if it's not. It is. This is just that song where I can't open every sentence like that. Just, like the themes of, bro, my brain is dying. Like realizing that all kind of emotions are important and all human experience is important, and not just like just the joy and just the good moments. Like all of it is what makes being alive so special. I don't know, I just really loved that, and I think it's done so well in this song. Like the lyrics work really, really well to convey the message that they wanted to convey. Yeah, like kind of all those emotions and all those moments and just everything in life is temporary, and you just gotta live in the moment and enjoy it. Um, I'd say that's kind of what I take from this song. Okay, we are good on that layer, so let's keep moving up, shall we? Keep on going. That's in fact not the block that I was looking for, like, at all. Have all my stairs been put away? I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but we'll see. That was so beautifully perfect. Oh my god. Okay, it's actually Smooth Black Sandstone I'm running out of, which is crazy. I'm not running out of it by any means, but out of it in the like backpack that I have. We may actually, before I move around too far, we may do some material transferring. If this is the main backpack, let's just shove. God, am I gonna do? No, I'm not gonna do this 1 second. I'm gonna do it 2 stacks at a time. Hi, Cosmos. What a interesting first message. Cosmos, who are your favorite musicians or bands or whatever? Check one of these out as I put this on my back. No. There we go. It's so obsessed with this bit, especially screaming at the top of my lungs. I lost for the moment. I've got Stateside with Sarah Larson stuck in my head. I have not heard that song. But sick. The amount I was screaming this song at the top of my lungs in my bedroom. Not whilst at uni, prior to that. It's just one of those songs. Just for real. Daft Pink, and I'm not even going to attempt to say that name. Interesting. There's so much music out there. It's insane. Like, genuinely. Is there a purpose to these 2 blocks? Oh, well. It seems there is. I'm confused as to... I need to, like, analyze my own build for a sec. Ah, yes. I think I know. It did confuse me. Wait. So when does this bit? This bit ends there, and then it goes up into 2 separate. Okay, there we go. Yes, that's what it is. Funky space vibes. Thick. Everything's jamming out, I swear. Every time I look at a Pokemon, it's just dancing. Which, I mean, this is a music stream. So, maybe it can listen, it can just hear the music. The cherries are causing me issues. Oh, I landed it and then just fell off. The amount of cherry-related Pokemon I know, there's like only, you know, that one and Evolution, I'm pretty sure. I've had to knock off today. It's actually insane. Just angering the cherries consistently. I'm shocked I don't have a horde of angry, like, cherubs just running after me as I go along. Is that their name? I think so. It's probably not. It's too early, the build ain't done yet. Yeah, I'm sure they will be everywhere on top of the build once it's done. They already like spawning up here. This is like such a massive undertaking. I was like, earlier I was sitting planning out the rest of the build just in like blocks. Blocks of this block, the smooth black sandstone. Making up different towers and sections, and I was like, oh my god, I actually need to like rein it back a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to because I think it would look silly if I do. It kind of needs the full Shazam. But I need to like actually lock the fuck in if I'm gonna get this done before the end of the server. Dropped out playing Pacopia last night. Oh my god. I've seen so many people playing it and it looks so good. I just don't have a Switch 2 and I cannot afford to spend money on it for the one game. But when the next Pokemon game comes out, I may, but then I can get that at the same time. Feel worth defending. Synchron pain everlasting. Day have my classes. Perfect live sim game. Hell yeah. Though I fear I don't need more games that take hours out of my life. I can't afford any like time restricted games other than Minecraft. What's it that was so crazy big? I can't afford time sinks. I have far too much to do in my life. Cherubi, please. Someone sing music. We kind of went off the music chat. We're talking about Pokemon. But yeah, we will return to it. That's my... Okay, we're almost done with the bit songs. Then we need to pick another artist. I'm building it like, well, oh no, don't say that to me. Oh no. Oh, that does sound really fun though. It's I love this. Wait, no. I had a different thing prepared to say about this song. I love this song for the fact that Nick's intro to it now on tour has just become, has anybody here ever searched up Am I Autistic? And then it just immediately jumps into the song and I was laughing so hard. Because his old intro to it was also really good, talking about like building his identity based on like characters in media and games. But I was expecting the same kind of spiel on this tour. And then he just goes, "Has anybody here ever Googled they're autistic?" And that is the entire intro to the song. And I love it. It's so funny. This is everybody screaming. It's beautiful. I need these blocks back. Oh, here. Oh, wait. There's a smaller stack there. Most memory reset. I'm planning to... This isn't one of the songs that I really like by bit. Like, it's a good song, don't get me wrong. I will forever stand by the fact that it's good. But I love this entire album, I can't lie. This entire album is just great. House of All the Notion Instructions is just peak music, honestly. But yeah, this song was like always one of the ones I was like, eh. But I think I've liked it more recently than like when I first listened to the album. Ouchies. See for Alexis, all of her best interests. Who we putting on next then? Who is the next artist? I suddenly recognize this song. It's almost like I introduced you to it through this song. I think this was the like first one. Ow. Ow. Well, I don't know why I'm saying ow. Yup. I did just find it funny because it was not my intention to introduce you to the song first. Because like I said earlier, I was never like the biggest fan of it. Like it didn't mean anything particularly special to me, like quite a lot of other bit songs do. So I don't know why this was the first one. I genuinely have no idea. Okay, my music is so drastically different. We've had this song. Okay. Should we go to Youngblood? This is gonna be a long one if we play through the entire 2-part album. I might skip the occasional song, but I'll go from the top. No, it's going from the middle. There we go. I love this song so much. This song means everything to me, chat. If there's one song that just broke me but also fixed me at the same time, it is this one. One of the longest songs. Sorry, I'm just playing it in order. This is just the first song on the album, and that in and of itself is something. I love that this is the first song on the album. It's so good. Starting with a 9-minute song on an album, this album is done so insanely well. Like, it is genuinely crazy how much this popped off. And he deserves every bit of success he got from this. But yeah, it's a 9-minute. It is long, and every second of it is beautiful. It has very much the same themes I was talking about earlier with Bit. Kind of finding yourself after struggling through things for a long time. Who is this? This is Youngblood. Rock artist who is recently absolutely blown up. Which is both amazing because he deserves it and awful because I want to see him play live, not to like 10,000 people at, or a lot more at O2 Arena.
Lucas2 redeemed TTS and says
My
hello.
brother is
hello,
what?
Hello, 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 hello.
Excuse me.
Hello, 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 hello.
Casual law drop. Diverse music. That's insane. Yeah, which music video? That's insane. Oh my god, I will talk about the zombie music video when the song comes up because holy guacamole. That was something. But yeah, this song's like complete and utter change of vibes. in the center, and then it changes back at the end. It's beautiful. It's such a classic, like, rock energy song. Like, truly, he has revived rock, and it's beautiful. Please do. I would love to know. I need that. It's each and every day. I'm seeing him twice in April. It's gonna be such a good time. Actually, one of them I really need to ask about accessibility, otherwise we may have an issue. I have a feeling people are going to be camping out for a long time, despite the fact that it's an intimate show, and it's basically one of the shows I've got, it's an intimate show that got rescheduled, and it's now just a sound check before, an arena show. It will be a really interesting experience, but I know people are gonna want to be at the front for that. And I'm hoping they actually do access for it, given it's not a proper show. Ooh, fun. This song was just all the motivation I needed when I just couldn't motivate myself. Like, it genuinely... Please. Please. It's... The spiders climbing the walls. Get out of here. I think this song, the reason why it's also means so much to me is it just dropped at a really awful time of my life last year. You know when, like, kind of songs drop that is just something you absolutely need to hear, and it drops right at the exact moment, and it exactly encapsulates how you're feeling? That's what happened here. And it just... I think it's the most obsessed I've ever got with a song. Like, it was just like so insanely perfect timing. New 2017 Billie Eilish. God, you have the music taste of my dad. I read a video for the Rolling Stones. Oh my god, that is crazy. My dad got obsessed with Billie Eilish, and it was honestly really funny to me. I don't know. It feels like he's too old to get obsessed with Billie Eilish, but I'm not gonna question it. He's enjoying music, and that's all that matters, right? Yeah, neither does my dad. I mean, he might. I don't know. I haven't been around him that much recently. He did really like this album, actually, my dad. I had like one of the songs. Me and my dad went for like a photo shoot on the beach in Spain, and one of the like photos he took, I put on my like Instagram with the last song on this album as one of the songs, and my dad was like, I really love this song, and then I played the entire album for my entire family. Us eating dinner. It's so good. It was actually such a vibe, sitting on a balcony in Spain, listening to Youngblood. I'm a fan of diva music. No, I am not. I'm very much the opposite. Is my dad diva? Actually, yes. I will answer that and say yes. At times. Love Midnight Sun. I don't know that song. See, my music taste is really oddly specific. And quite a lot of it encompasses smaller bands. I am really not a person. To be fair, when somebody gets popular, for some reason, that's kind of it for me. I don't know. I think it's just because I like going to gigs, but like massive arena gigs terrify me, and just don't have that same level of like connection and fun that like smaller artists gigs bring. Like there is a real sense of community within some of the bands that I like. And I'm not saying it isn't there with larger artists, but it's that it feels less. I say personal, but that's not quite the right word. But I don't know. Probably get what I mean. It's just very different. I know Youngblood, like, his community is so strong and so close that I'm hoping it will surpass that. And he loves his community and does so much for the community as well. His community is truly like the forefront of everything he does, which is very nice. But I am kind of sad. I only really found his music like a little bit before he blew up, because I've never really got to experience one of the like smaller gigs and like kind of how that community feels before he's playing absolutely massive arenas. Which hopefully with the like soundcheck gig, I'll get a little bit more of that like intimate gig experience. Still thousands of people, but it's not quite as it. But with like like the community feels so like interconnected. You just kind of vibe with everybody you meet. And I don't know if that's quite gonna hold with a community as big as Youngbloods is now. But his music is great. I didn't get quite the same out the second part of his album, because Idols was split into two, and it just kind of felt like a bit of a repeat. But then I've been listening to the songs again in the past few days, and I think that's a little bit of an unfair judgment. They are good. It's just I feel like they all should have just been released together. Fluffy when she was just on TikTok and now she just world tours and stars at arenas, yeah. Like, it's both absolutely amazing and good for them, and please, I want my little artist back. It's like with James Marriott, his venues are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm like, oh, I just want to be in a room with like 200 people, like it was at the start. Like it was like 2022 again. Like, it gets overwhelming real fast for me. But I love gigs so much, and I am blessed. One of the slight perks of my disability is getting access and getting to be near the front. I will say it is a massive perk. And I would take any perks I could get. It's also absolutely necessary for me to enjoy a gig. Like, I just cannot exist without it. Literally, the one time I was away from the barrier at the Callum Berry gig I went to with Jay last week, my heart rate went to 186. That is not normal. So I say my disability. The real issue I have that really needs the access is not a diagnosed illness or disability that I have, but it really benefits from having that access. yeah, it was. To be fair, I did some like jinxing of my Fitbit to actually get that number, because when I see the heart rate spikes on my little graph thing, it's an average of 5 minutes. They average your heart rate over 5 minutes, um, which is fine for most people. But when my heart rate spikes, I know that that average of 5 minutes does not actually account for what the max is. But it does consistently record your heart rate, and you can get that data by setting a workout for, like, logging a workout as if you did a workout over the time period that that spike was on, and then you can see the, like, live update timings. But obviously it'd be a lot of data to show that for everything, so it just kind of hides it until, unless you specifically like request it. That's the first time we've ever actually done that, and I'm scared by the fact that it was so much higher than what I think the average said 150 something. I was like, what? But that for the first time that's happened, I didn't actually feel it. Like, I didn't notice anything was wrong. It might have just been because it was so brief and I went back to the barrier like immediately. So I had the immediate relief and I wasn't like straining myself for too long. That I didn't notice it, but I don't know. It genuinely jump scared me because I was not expecting it to be that bad. Should I be doing something about that and not just ignoring it? Probably. I did last summer, and then I moved to uni, and I could not be bothered to source it out with an entirely different GP. They're like, yeah, you should probably get referred to a cardiologist, but also you're moving to uni tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know, speak to your new GP, and I'm just like, great, I'm gonna have to go through this whole process all over again to get somebody to believe I'm not completely and utterly lying. And I do not have the mental energy to bother. And it kind of died down when I got to uni as well, so I was like, might not be worth it. But yeah, no, the healthcare system in the UK is not the best for. How is that wrong? What? Oh, it's actually just the other way around. Yeah. Zombie. This is a really sad song, so don't pay too much attention to it if you're not feeling up to it. Yeah. Didn't matter why I was just talking about it, it's even sadder. This song, the music video, was set in a hospital, and it was kind of like a shout out to nurses, and also like pain they go through. That's just part of their job. Like the constant, like, seeing people in their like lowest moments, in their last moments, and just how like devastating that is, but how they've just got to spring back and, you know, deal with it because there's another patient to help, which is so devastating. For Maze, millions of people cry with that video. It was quite something, but it's also like it was really important. It was really well done. I, however, do not like the new version with Smashing Pumpkins. I'm not a fan of it. The remake. Or I guess collab. This is such a beautiful song. I also need Youngblood to release the movie that he made on a streaming platform, because my memory is really not good enough to remember all the things that were said, but I remember like it added so much to the album. But I have a shit memory. I cannot remember things that I've watched like recently. let alone months ago. Oh, I need to do that bit. Let me run around. Remember the voice memos? Yeah, I sent Lucas some very trying not to cry my eyes out voice memos after that movie. It was quite something, and I need to watch it again with a more analytic view rather than I'm like this with like anything I love. I finish reading something or watching something, I need to watch it again because I didn't like analyze it. I was just watching it. But then I never actually do that. Apart from the Hunger Games, that I've watched far too many times to count. Which I need to watch the Driven Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I still haven't done that. I don't know if it's on any streaming platforms I have. Like, I was gonna rewatch them all, but I did reread them all, so... I'm just gonna watch it, I think. Because I'm getting, like, so many advertisements for the new one that's coming out in November, and I'm like... Well, not new one, but, the Sunrise on the Reaping film. And it just reminds me every single time that I have not watched the other movie. I don't think I can call myself a true Hunger Games fan with the fact that I have not. It's been out for so long and I have just not watched it. I was planning on watching it when it came out, it just never happened. Me and my family actually going to the cinema, it's just never gonna happen. No, we do occasionally. We watch really random things, and we watch like Inside Out too, which I don't know why we did that. I mean, it was really good. But I don't know why that was the choice. I vividly remember watching Inside Out 2, and then my therapist asking me what I've been up to, and I was like, yeah, I watched Inside Out 2. And then immediately just having a full, like, therapy conversation about Inside Out 2. It's so funny. I was like, there's actually no way this is the opening conversation to a therapy session. My therapist was a legend. Honestly, we'd get so distracted so easily. This is a song I really don't think about very often. Or listen to very often. But I must listen to it as often as I listen to most of the other ones, because when I listen to these songs, I'm usually listening to the album. I feel like I don't play this song much attention. It's a good song. Definitely technically with vocals as well. We almost at the top of this. Okay, we are at the top of the stack. I was gonna say, there ain't no way this goes up further. Was this the song in the movie where he struggled getting the notes and like had a bit of a breakdown over getting these notes like in the live at the Hansa Studios thing? I think it was. There was a whole section of the movie dedicated to that. I think it was this song. Yeah, my memory is awful. Where are these stairs? How have these stairs disappeared? I was gonna say, there can only be, like, the exact amount that I need left, surely. Yeah, okay. Oops. I forgot that that's not a real block. I love this song so much. I like how I was like, oh, I'll skip the occasional. No, we are listening to all of them. No, I don't need any more polished direct stairs. Oh god, there's new blocks. I'm just gonna put some things I may not really need. Grab this. In fact, I don't even need. I did all the stairs. Okay, I don't need these stairs anymore. Me walking through school, listening to this song, getting the inspiration that I needed to survive the rest of the day. In my own little world. No, because genuinely, earlier today, aiming for song suggestions, if they are songs that you know that I know and that I would be able to say something on, yes. But for today, otherwise, no. Yeah, like, literally today, I was like, can't really be bothered. And I was like, no, I need motivation. You know what I went and watched? I went and watched Orange Juice's Bannerful character backstory video, and I was like, yeah! And that's what got me motivated to do the rest of the day. Well, to be fair, the thing that I was demotivated over doing was MC dev stuff, and I didn't go back to doing that. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the initial hour I spent doing it, I was just like, it just drained my energy of wanting to do that anymore. But I was like, damn, I have a meeting. I had a meeting earlier today that was like, with the dev learning team, and I had not finished the things that I needed to do. But to be fair, there was only like two of us that kind of were working at the like ahead part. Everybody else is kind of behind. So yeah. But honestly, I think I'm never like properly caught up on everything on those meetings. Where is this massive unplanned wood coming in? I have a lot of it, and I cannot remember my build well enough to remember what it actually... what it actually went towards. But we are at a monumental point right now, because we've finished the staircase. So we're actually really getting there with what I have done, which means I need to hurry the fuck up with the rest of the build in the creative world. Genuinely. But I think this is my, like, this is my push. It's like, if I get this done, then, like, I have to do that, and it will motivate me to do that, so that I don't stop with the building work on the main server. So, I'm hoping just that works. honestly. Hoping that gives me the motivation I need. Oh, that's a chain. I'm doing so much building between all the projects I am currently helping with. And honestly, I'm not feeling creatively burnt out yet, so I'm just gonna keep running at it full force. In fact, yeah, why would I? It's very recent that I got the motivation, so yeah, the burnout has not even started to hit. Okay, I'm gonna do this so I can grab as much smooth black stone as I physically can. I don't know why I did all of this now. It's usually a thing I do afterwards, but it's fine. But yeah, that meeting earlier today actually lasted 45 minutes, which is rare for dev learning meetings. Are usually around about 15 minutes, and it's just a check-in, basically. Because we're all kind of learning using tutorial videos, and it's just to make sure that nothing's going wrong and that everybody's kind of got the support they need. That we run the like check-in meetings, but there was actually an issue today that needed fixing. And then there was a lot of just going over things for our next project. And the fact that we are kind of working very soon towards actually coding things for the project rather than just following tutorials. So I kind of went over my ideas and what needs doing for that, which is really fun to actually get to talk development about a project that we are doing rather than just about a random tutorial that we're following. I don't think we're quite at the point to like properly dive into it yet. Yeah, I want to do streams where I code, and I know what I'm about to say seems like really stupid, but I'm genuinely scared of like messing up so badly on those streams. It's just seeming really awful, so like I keep delaying doing those streams, but also just because like looking up tutorials and stuff live is a lot more difficult than just doing it in the comfort of like my own time. Because I don't know if I can put other people's tutorials on the screen, and then I'm also just like googling a bunch trying to figure out what I need to do. So I don't know. I think we will eventually. I want to make like a spleef minigame, and I think that might be a good place to start on stream because I'm feeling pretty confident with my ability to actually pull that off. Not quite yet, but I mean I could do the basics of it already, but I want to do something a little bit more than just basic spleef. I want to make some like little custom things that maybe you can shoot and it does something specific. Kind of like add-ons to regular spleef. Make it like a fun game. I don't know, just some little project I can do on a stream. Cause like obviously I can't really do the MCU stuff on a stream. But something to practice and to help me with my skills. But I know it's kind of bad to think if I mess up, that's embarrassing because that's kind of the entire point of learning something new. It does feel kind of odd to stream something where I'm not entirely confident that I know how to get to the end point of the thing. It may just me be getting frustrated at coding software for a couple hours straight. But I think it could be fun. I think it could be a fun thing to do together. And for the people who aren't familiar with coding, to see a little bit behind the scenes of what actually goes into these types of projects. I also love this song. I know it's mostly past now. But Ghosts, yeah. Ghost, such good song. Again, such a hard-hitting song. I mean, it's the same themes as most of them. I just say the same thing repetitively. I guess this is more like other people kind of finding community as well as finding yourself. Which I think goes hand in hand, honestly. Finding the people that you want to be around usually goes hand in hand with discovering who you are. Me, when I keep doing things, I meant to just be placing these all the way around, but I got sidetracked by actually doing the full thing. It's because I'm like yapping so much, I'm not actually fully 100% paying attention to what I'm doing. But that's fine, honestly. I'd rather it be that way around than the other way around, where I'm just hard locked in. I like fun and silly people, so I don't know what that's about you. Me, for real. I've also started recently, I very much kind of decided I want to just kind of remove my filter a little bit. I spend a lot of time on stream, I've realized, very silent, because I, like, some of the things that I'm like, I could talk about this, I'm like, yeah. But, like, I don't know. But I'm just trying to get rid of that, like, really extreme filter on everything I say and just yap. Especially, like, with talking to other people as well. Quite a lot of times it's, like, jokes or things I want to say, I'm just like, I don't know. Especially when it's on the slightly unhinged side of things. Like, I feel like I've never really advertised myself to be that kind of person. That happens naturally, yeah. It's just something I need to get better at. I don't know, I had a moment where I just reflected, I'm just like, my streams really are not that entertaining. I will be the first to say it. Like, there were quite a lot of times where I just sit completely in silence, and I'm just trying to get better at that. Better at being entertaining as well as, like, kind of doing the things that I do. Because content creation is a lot more than just sitting here, you know, doing something that you enjoy. You also have to make it entertaining and for other people to actually want to watch. I guess that's what I'm currently trying to work on. And it very much ties into stuff that we're doing with MCU, which is why I really want to work on it. But I guess you'll understand what I mean by that when what we're doing for the project actually comes out. Understanding why the fuck have I been here for 2 years? I don't know, honestly, man. Sometimes I look at that and I'm like, huh. Why have people stick around this? Some suggestions and DMs. Okay. That's not where that was meant to be placed. Oh, I want to see. I really wish I was at Bloodfest last year because I wanted to see this song live with the actual fire so badly. It looked so badass. When the like fire flames went off every time he said the word fire, it was such a good performance, and I like watched the videos of it. I wish I was there. And Bloodfest is in flippin' Czechia this year. Not even in the UK. I can't even go. I may have actually been able to go this year as well, so it sucks. Oh my god, 6 days until I know if I can go to TwitchCon. And if the answer is no, I'm gonna be a mess. I actually can't survive TwitchCons anymore when I'm not there, because, like, I just want to hang out with everybody. Massive FOMO. So I hope I can actually make it. Let me look at these DM suggestions. Okay, I can do some of these. I don't really know if I can do the HAR ones because I really haven't like locked into actually figuring out, I guess, what they mean to me. So my analysis of it would be kind of, although to be fair, I haven't really been extremely analyzing these songs because I'm doing something else at the same time. If I was truly sitting down analyzing songs, I would have lyrics up on screen for you guys, but it's very broad. I may add them onto the end, so because I'm gonna stick with Youngblood, honestly. I'm enjoying the vibe we got going. I don't think I've ever listened to Youngblood on stream. I don't know, it feels kind of perfect for what we're doing right now. This song, when I was originally analyzing it, I was like trying to figure out what it actually means, and I just think it's not necessarily, like, partly I can relate to it, but I think the actual experience it's drawn on is not something I've experienced. So I can't really talk on the actual meaning behind this. But I get the vibe. Do I not have any Blackstone? Are these stairs? No, this is Blackstone. It was so, no, that was such a jump scare, honestly, because I was just cooking dinner and I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on in the stream. It was just kind of background noise, and then I just hear my name said in a really intimidating way, and I'm like, ugh. And I immediately pull my phone out of my pocket in front of like 3 of my flatmates, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, it's Sparkle. Oh, it's Sparkle. I was like, what? So when I said A, it's like, don't A me. I'm like, sorry, boss. But also, no. I think it's just a vibe that's been kind of frequent in like tests as well. Just in general. It happens with all the testers. I noticed when any of them pop up. That you in chat cheering you on when I was like, yes, all the Owen chatters are fake. Nobody was cheering me on. I'm joking. He had lost so much gold and was finally almost winning it all back, and I came along and absolutely thrashed him and Farkle. Right, I need this block. I don't think I have this block, so I'm gonna go. He wasn't the rest of Vegas. I just appear like a sleeper ration whenever I'm being played in Farkle. My Farkle bot is so good though. I swear. That round against O was genuinely crazy. Why did my bot just keep rolling? It just kept going. I would never play that risky IRL. It just kept rolling. Terminate and shit. Yeah, they're looking at each other's Farkle stats. They should be looking at my specific bot's Farkle stats. I don't know, to be fair, I don't watch enough different POVs to know who I've played and how well I did in them, but yeah. Is this smooth like Sandstone? Of course it is. Is there a random skin for the NPC each time? Does the NPC have their own skill set? There's like risky players, normal like conservative players, and sliders, and they all have different ways of play. I don't know if it's coded in to be like your specific bot. It might just be randomized each time. I think it's just like randomized in this. I don't know if like the skin specifically, if it's per player or not. Whether if you are a risky player, you are just a risky player. I have no idea. I don't know exactly how it works, but I swear mine's been like risky most of the time. I don't really know. But if you know how the bots work, like I've definitely looked, like I just know from watching Owen streams and hearing him talk about it quite a lot. I feel like the bots compared to playing players seems so much easier, because if you know what style they play in, there is ways to like counteract the style. I don't know why I'm getting on about a full rant now. If you start talking about it to me, I will just keep going. Yeah, I feel like there are strategies against the bots, which is kind of interesting to see what creators notice that or not. Good night, Cosmos. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. What is the time? It's almost 11. I have class at 9 a.m., but it's online. It got moved to being online, so it's not as imminent that I sleep. Because I get another couple hours of sleep from the fact that I only have to wake up 15 minutes before class to be able to function. To be fair, I should wake up earlier than that so that my brain's in a more functional mood for mechanics. But still, I don't need to wake up as early. It's like the 7:30 that I would usually wake up for that class. I've been yapping so hard today, my throat actually hurts. That's crazy. Somebody needs to remind me. I need to ping my like friend streaming group and ask about a game. I want to play RV there, yeah, really badly. But I need a group to play it with that can like consistently play it with me, like once a week. So I need to ask. Also, people who are willing to buy the game. But I'd really love little like creator specific group. I know the people that I usually play with aren't content creators, or most of them aren't anyway. I want a little creator specific group where we can play that game. I may also ask some people outside of my typical group. It just seems so fun. It seems so silly goofy. I need those silly goofy vibes in my life. This song. This song. This is a song that my dad was like, yeah, I really like this one. That now is that like little thing that we did is now just such a core memory. And it was just kind of out of nowhere. My dad was like, you want to go down to the beach? Let's just go fucking down to the beach. You might do some of the songs. What's that status? Huh? And the songs that you have after. What was I looking for? folder, polished. Let me use these ones up. This is the new stuff. Where are these? These walls? There we go. Is that all I have left of these? I guess, like, we must be getting to the end of these wall bits soon, surely. There's, like, no more texturing, it's just smooth. I swear we must be almost there. Will I go up? Because it is actually the last one. I'm so good at calling it. We're getting to monumental parts, Shadows. To uncharted territory, to not doing the same thing over and over again for hours. I mean, it still will be to a certain extent. There's something so different this build can get from what it is now, but I don't know. That's the other one. I have not spent time analyzing any of these lyrics, but they are so good. I love, off of the second disc, the second album, Blueberry Hill is absolutely 5. This one also. I think I've just forgotten what I'm looking for. Okay, it was this. New season, C2. Oh. It's just the vocals. His vocals have gotten so unbelievably good. It is crazy. I wish to sing this well, honestly. Ooh, actually, do I do that? I think the sense bit is gonna change. It's probably not gonna be all this floor, so I might just leave it. I was actually messing with that earlier. Yeah, the vocals. I need to, like, get back into singing more because I genuinely love it so much, and it, like, was, like, everything to me. Oh, wait, did I? Huh? What did I? Did I do something wrong here? I'm gonna, like, jump down. Yeah, I just place blocks on the thing. This is just scaffolding up his stairs. Oh, then I broke that one. Cool. Yeah. Does this actually say young blood in the shouts in the background? I need to, like, listen to it really loudly and see if that's actually what it's saying. Because if so, that's kind of a vibe. I haven't sang this song yet, but that, like, loved sounds, that was so awful. That sounds like it would be so fun to sing. This entire song sounds like it would be so fun to sing, to learn, like, the way the vocals are done. Like, some of my favorite songs to sing, like, pre-T, when I was voice training and destroying my voice, let's be real, were Ricky Montgomery songs, because they were so vocally complex, and it was just a good time. I just really enjoyed trying to learn it. And I feel like this is one of those songs that I'm just going to enjoy learning it, and especially now that my voice is actually in the range for this. Like, Youngblood songs are quite comfortably in my range now. I mean, not comfortably with the vocals he does, but you know what I mean. Like the typical range area is the same. I'm gonna run out of this last because I keep doing it wrong. Like, does this say? I think that does say Youngblood, right? I'm not going insane. Either that or it just says La. I don't know. The night before. Go. It could be one of those. I don't know if it even say on the lyrics. I'm not gonna lie. Even just that, just the way those vocals, like the technical elements of those vocals, it just sounds like it'd be so good to sing. Oh, I need to cover that song, but I know the guitars would be far too difficult. I still, despite the fact that my parents brought my guitar all the way down to London, I have not yet picked it up. It needs to happen. But every time I think about it, it's like midnight, and I'm like, I cannot play the guitar in my flat at midnight. It just can't happen. It's... I'm sure there is like 2 other people with guitars in my flat, and I'm sure they probably have, and I can't hear them. I genuinely, like, I can't really hear anybody else in my flat, which is why I can talk so loudly and stuff, because nobody's complaining about hearing me. But I feel like a guitar is another level. Maybe if I shove it on quietly tonight, or given I'm home all day tomorrow because my class is online, maybe I pick up my guitar. Like, I'm always like, after a gig, I'm like, oh, I want to learn music so badly. So I think it would be so fun. I've written lyrics to a song previously, but I've never been good enough at the guitar to even attempt to make it. You can hear you? Nobody can hear me. Hi, normal username. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? We're skipping over this rendition of Zombie. Song sounded really sick. I honestly generally cannot really remember what I wrote, but I guess we'll see. I eventually get around to it. It was a college. That went straight over my head. Oh, this is also a good song. Maybe I slapped on this a little bit. I think it was because it came out like the same day as the like big gig, so I didn't get a chance to actually. Was it the big gig? Something like that. Didn't get the chance to actually listen to it properly when it came out. Oh yes, I do love the song actually. This one. I remember listening to this on the tube yesterday and be like, oh. Getting hit with the emotions on the tube. Like the same as listening to like a funny video or stream in the kitchen. I'm like trying not to laugh so hard. I was giggling to a stream earlier, and there was like 3 people in the kitchen, actually 4 people, 2 of them being like friends of my flatmates and not my flatmates themselves. And they were definitely thinking it was a little odd, but I mean, I am a little odd, so what were they expecting? They're definitely people who've been around a lot before, so. What is this block? Stripped Umbran wood. I felt like quite a harsh cut off at the end of that song. Me and the Lord. Hey, don't push it now. I think I just heard this. I don't know. I must. Did I play this on a shuffle or something? Why did like the fact that this was like mostly the same influence my entire listening experience to the album the first time I listened to it? I was like, the songs are similar. Like I know one of the other songs does the same thing, where it's just the same lyrics as the original first ones. But this bit is so good that it almost makes it not like worth it. I mean, yeah, I would definitely listen to even the songs with the kind of similar lyrics. I mean, I'm a bit fan. They did that that old music did that so much. Hello, why can't I place this vlog? No. There we go. That was purple. I don't have many of these. I don't have Silk Touch either. A different backpack, I think. Purple. Flip this one around as well. And I'm gonna go with the smooth black sandstone. I'm already out again. Okay, I'm gonna do that first then. I'm also just gonna shove. I know these materials change a lot now. I'm just gonna shove a bunch of things back in here. Because I'm pretty sure I need a lot of smooth black sandstone for this layer specifically. So I'm just gonna grab this and I'll shove any extras back in my backpack afterwards. Oh wait, it's just okay. This is the one, the main line. Thought the one next to it was for some reason. We have made some good progress today. It turns out like zoning out what I'm doing and just yapping really helps. Like we have done quite a lot of layers today. See, I'm so glad that I have like Feather Falling. And that does like no damage. Imagine if I just died every time I fell off the side of my thing. I'm turning this song up so that we can bask in its glory. It's so good. I should have seen that one coming. Faithful. Oh, I almost did it again. No. The vocals. Somebody save me, I'm gonna perish. It's just so good. Oh, good. I need to like lie down in a dark room and put this song with full blast in my headphones. I think that's just what I'm feeling right now. Listening to this. Notes. It's gonna kill me the fact that I'm not talented enough to do that. I really like singing along to songs, especially when I'm just listening casually. So when I can't actually hit the notes, I'm just like, no. This fucking cherry is gonna start attacking me if I don't knock it up. Okay, well, it has good staying on skills. Let's just say that. It's. Bye. Oh my god. Four perchance? Ah, I don't even get. Yeah. Whoa, that was close. This is still the same song. It's so long. I mean, it's not quite 9 minutes long, but it's 5, 6, 5. The old daggers in your heart last forever. The reference to the other song, which I can't remember which one it was, but the first part, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, no, this song is on par with Color of Vanilla for me. Probably like musically, I probably like it better. Like the kind of vibes of the guitars and instruments in it. But like lyrically, I think it's almost parallel. But I haven't like listened to it closely enough to truly know. Anybody else as insane about the music they listen to as I am? I mean, I definitely know I'm not alone in it, but in this chat. Floating goat. What is this? Deep State corner tram. Okay, let's shovel this back. Too conscient. There is a lot of like new like blocks, which is why I just put everything back in here to then pull everything back out. I actually think that's not Blackstone. I think that's Deepstone. Okay, we'll go round with these ones first. I think I'm just gonna do this first. Ooh. Ooh, the funky filter on that specific lyric like itch something in my brain. Purple. Purple. Oh, I didn't know in that place that. Mud as well. Purple glass. That for? Unfortunately, it did. The reason why there's mud behind these windows is because I know there ain't gonna be an interior on here. That's been so real. So that's just to cover the fact that there's no interior from the outside. That one. Okay, actually, I probably didn't need to like clear my own. Most of these blocks are very similar. I mean, the towers are still the exact same. They haven't changed yet. This. That's Blackstone. And there's these stairs, which I very much need more of. I don't think I have more of in here. Let's hope one of the other backpacks full. It does. I did not mean to place it though. It's okay. We are done with that. Let me add. Can I just press play?
We'll keep up it's up. Pathetic, so pathetic, while we're singing along. Just a minute, we're forgetting when we're in the anthem. Every last night, stick your fingers in your ears, let me hear.
It's pinging. It's going through Discord. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I know. I thought it was to open it in. But okay, there we go. I love this song. I was in the music video for this song. Which I'm sure is what Lucas was trying to bait out at me when suggesting this one. Which immediately makes this song mean 10 times worse for me. But I was also like 16, 15. So I do look very different. What the? Hello? Oh, they're here. Oh, I didn't put the things on this one either. No way. This song just gets more and more relevant every year, and that is a really sad fact because it's about how awful the world is. But I fear every time I think this song can't get more like spot on to the way that the world feels, it just does. This is an old song now. This is like 2022, which is kind of crazy to say. That's not polished, dude. So. What block was I wanting? It's the polish blackstone, and it's the slap variant of it, which for some reason is not in that bad. This song is still loud. Turn it down a little. Do I have the slaps? Oh, I do. Okay. Sick. And then I think there is obsidian, frog lights. The frog lights may be in one of the other backpacks. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Huh? Oh, that is a slab. It's just okay. I also placed something down there which I can't see now. It's fine. Is it just double? Is it 2 slabs? Is that what it's wanting me to do? It is. Okay. No full blocks yet. Oh, I'm gonna keep dropping this. I think it's just how I placed them originally when I was building. You know what? I'm leaving this one. This isn't what Lucas suggested because I have to click them all manually. But I love this song so much. This song is just its icon behavior, honestly. Rah. I won't be able to fall through this once I finally get this little roof on. Haystack. The J.K. Rowling diss track. Noah hasn't released music in so long. I know he's recording an album currently. I think he just finished up recording for the next album. But it's genuinely been like 2 years, so I just really do not listen to his music anymore. Because my brain needs more fresh music. Like, I tend to get more obsessed with the things that are new and have just come out. So when an artist doesn't release new music in a very long time, I eventually stop listening, unfortunately. But this song is so good. He also hasn't taught in like 2 years. He's just been very quiet apart from like YouTube. I guess YouTube's also been very quiet. I'm not gonna be able to make this go the right way up, am I? Oh, does that work? I have heard you can middle click on the blocks. You know what? That's actually really good to know. I don't know why I never, like, I just heard it and I never bothered to actually try it out. It pulls it from your inventory. It won't pull it from anywhere else, but actually I should definitely use that. I'm just placing all these blocks in. That makes it so much easier. think it was on Green's video because he was talking about using Axiom and like Massacre. A little bit more detail into the mods, and I was just like, wait, you can middle click the box to select the like thing that is something I wish I knew earlier. Okay. The end of the song, but no. Oh, this is an oddly specific one. It's just another transgender song, honestly. I think I sung a cover of this and put it on my Instagram stories at one point. This just so strongly reflects my Nana, honestly. My Nana is always such a big supporter. And it's just so funny how, like, bigoted some people can be, and then, like, grandparents can be some of the nicest people in the world. When you think, like, the, like, old people, like, struggling to change things that people always talk about would apply. But honestly, I find grandparents can sometimes be, like, the most supportive. It's just amazing in every way, honestly. I think my granddad, well, I guess my step granddad, on that side, my family struggled a bit more, but it was never in a malicious way. It's just in a trying to wrap his head around things, which I find completely fine. I'm the type of person where I'm like, you know, I very much understand that it's hard for some people to grasp and like learn. I mean, it's hard when you are actively like in the middle of your transition and getting misgendered and stuff. And it still occasionally happens with like grandparents, but it's like, I don't know. I get misgendered so rarely now that even when it does happen, it only happens by accident, and it never really affects me that much. The only place I really deal with transphobia is on the comments of my like trans YouTube channel, and honestly, that's an amazing thing to be able to say. And I feel like probably quite a rare thing to be able to say as well, because I know transphobia is rife in the world currently. But I find that more people are accepting than not, honestly. Just in my general experience. Although I definitely am not forgiving to people who purposefully misgender, and I mean, not ramblings related to my messengers. Side of Paradise. I like the song again. It's probably not that one that I have that much to say on, but it's a good song. There's a human rights should be if I can give it. No, people make it political or religious. I do think just in ourselves in the current age that you can't really separate being trans with politics anymore, and that's the fault, purely the fault of the cisgender transphobes that are in power. But it's unfortunately I feel like as a trans person, you don't really get the choice anymore to just not be political because your entire existence immediately becomes a political debate. It's a really unfortunate thing that's happened a lot recently. I need to get more of these blocks. Jump off my building. Look at this now. This is like a proper build now. Just gonna shove a bunch of this in here. I loved like fake crashing out to this song. I don't think I ever actually crashed out to this song, but like just like dramatic like arm movements and dancing around my room. Oh, not the rain. This is one of the songs that is also like perfectly within my range. Like I could probably sing this one quite well. I think I used to sing this one quite a lot. It's like vocal practice. As if you'll be mine. Okay. Let me figure out how to do this one. Fences, perchance. And more of these stairs. Oh, there was already fences, huh? Oh, I just topped them up. I wonder who introduced me to this song. I need that block too much. Oh. Please. There you go. I'll play AJR just for focus. Enjoy. Oh, this is very quiet. Why? I'm out of food. No, I'm not. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the themes of this song and what it's about is extremely obvious through the lyrics. This is a lot more labor intensive layer, but I guess it's got all of like this bit, which is like a roof bit as well. But this one is quite a lot. I've run out of yap. One thing I really remember, from the Bears and Trees gig, when I was kind of out afterwards and we got to like meet the band, I remember Ian being like his like their response to my customer shirt was, when we put things out, we don't really know if anybody's gonna click with it in the same way as some of the old music. Like they're never like 100% sure whether the music is gonna like resonate with people, which is crazy to me because their music, I guess, feels quite like all the time kind of along the same themes. So I feel like it's quite a safe bet to say that it would probably resonate with the people that have already listened to previous music. But just in how much they enjoyed seeing how much people loved the music, and people's connections to it. I don't know. I found that really sweet. And went on a little ramble about just like how nice it is with people's like the like proper connections people have to the music, and how it's kind of like taken into our own meanings and applied to our own feelings and things like that. Something in my door because it doesn't get from motivation and comes from panic attacks. Yeah, fair. If I need to do it, fair enough. I think I've done that with a few songs, so I'm like, eh. And then eventually I was like, you know what? That's quite cool. I found it so nice recently. We're in groups for our computer-aided design classes in uni, and I have genuinely found it really nice recently, actually having people to hang out with in uni, because I feel like since coming to uni, most of my connections have been online. I haven't really made any strong friends. There was people I'd really like sit next to, but they weren't really like friends. I wouldn't say these people are particularly friends either, but like we're vibing, we're having an alright time. Like my class on Monday, I guess yesterday, was so much fun, and it's just because we got that kind of I don't know, have a little bit of a silly vibe for a little bit. And the whole professor definitely has a silly vibe. So just all around, it's just kind of laughing and having a good time. But I think I've definitely missed the, like, human connection. I've definitely been getting that more with gigs recently as well. I don't know what else. I'm just gonna put on the new. Go to Cave Town. I love this one. But like, yeah, I've been a lot of gigs recently and spending a lot of time with Jay as well, and it has definitely helped. But like, I think recently has been the first time since moving to uni I've been like, yeah, I kind of just want to go home and spend time with my parents. Like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of need the more consistent human connection than just when Jay comes over, and hangs out. Don't get me wrong, I love Jay. He can't be here all the time, obviously. And my next gig is alone as well, which is Cape Town, fun fact. But yeah. I mean, I do already have plans to get home. Because for me, it's like my PC is here. If I could take my PC home with me every time I went back, I would probably spend a lot more time with my parents. But quite a lot of the things I do, especially now that I have a job online, I mean, I don't need my PC to be able to do that. Like, my laptop will probably run it fine. My laptop wouldn't run things like this fine. So it's like, I do just have to kind of, like, it's just annoying. But also that's not a reason to not see my parents. I think one of the main reasons I don't is because they live so far away and it's very expensive. Like, literally, if I wasn't ill during the reading week, I was going to go and spend like just a day with them, but then I realized that would cost me like 60 quid just to get a train there and back. I'm like, that's a lot of money to be spending to not really be going for very long because I have stuff I need to do here and plans here. So I like really wouldn't have been able to, well, not plans per se, I got ill and I didn't really end up doing anything. But I had things I needed to do more so. I thought it's later than 11:30 for some reason. I guess that makes sense. I think I'm for 2.5 hours. It is a little bit of a big undertaking to say I'm gonna get round to the thing, but I think I'm gonna do that. It's just on random. Alright, it's playing in order. Okay, well, I'll add the one song I skipped because I just wanted to play the other song first. $400 if I want to fly to see my mom or any friends in Oklahoma. Yeah. Man, that sucks. I also really want to hug my dog. Okay, well, apparently I didn't do the little bracing blocks underneath. I love the more rocky Cave Town songs. He really popped off with the recent album. I don't really listen to the old Cave Town songs very much anymore because, it was a time, let's say, in my life when I did. Um, but these ones go so hard. I can't lie. Oh. It's Transat. It is K10. Oh, I played far too many of these. I am gonna get to the top of this and realize I don't have as many blocks as I need because I've just like wasted some. I don't really need to worry about that because it's not visible anyway. I can just do this. It's just gonna be orange. There is nobody else online, right? Yeah. I'm probably gonna be a mess at this Cave Town gig there. Because some of those songs, there are some Cave Town songs that are just really triggering to me because of the times in which I was absolutely obsessed with them. But I have genuinely been caught off guard in the past by quite how much it can just get me. And somebody plays one of the songs that I'm not emotionally prepared for. I mean, I'd hope going to a gig I am kind of prepared for them to come up. I mean, there's some I don't, just because of the themes in them, I really doubt would ever, like, pop up in a gig, like, situation. But yeah. Some more really oldly specific ones, and then this kind of the more obvious popular ones. The orientation based box. This song, when I heard like the promo for it, got so stuck in my head. Genuinely, it was an earworm for like a month. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really get that too much. I don't really get songs stuck in my head. Maybe, oh my god, maybe sometimes if there's a really catchy bit of a song that I listen to a lot, they'll get stuck in my head for like a day, but it's rare. It's for like a really long period of time. My entire family, I guess minus my brother, I think, is very much the opposite. Like, my parents will always be humming something. If they're just in the kitchen, like, making food, there will be just a humming of some sort of song, going on in the background. And as somebody who gets overstimulated very easily, it can be really annoying. I don't know why. Sometimes just people humming random songs, especially if I don't know the song, can be really irritating. That's very much just a me issue. I'll be like eating breakfast and my like dad would just be standing there humming the same like 3 lines of a song over and over again. I'm like, please, please, can I at least get just a new line, please? I'm also just very shy to the point where I couldn't like fathom kind of existing in a room with someone else and I'm just kind of humming along to things. I don't know. Like generally sometimes when like Joe's over, like some of the things I don't know how to word this properly. But like he's so comfortable here, which is really nice, you know. But like sometimes I realize I'm just so shy that some of the things I just feel really normal when that should definitely be normal within a friendship. I'm just like, huh. Like I would never do that at somebody else's house because I'm just terrified of accidentally doing something wrong. And I also just didn't really ever go around people's houses that much when I was younger. And I know kind of the way I'm saying I'm trying not to make anything sound weird because none of it, that's not how I'm meaning it. I'm just meaning in the fact of like just being so comfortable in somebody else's presence. Shy or insecure? Both. I think people like okay. There is this thing of like people are like, oh, like yeah, your transient dysphoria has probably made you really shy. No, I was always like incredibly shy, even as a little kid. I was just quiet. I am just a quiet person, but it just like I guess was emphasized by anxiety. Um, and I've been told that I'm really not quiet when you get to know me, but I am still quite like I very much prefer my own personal space and my own company compared to being around people most of the time. That doesn't go for all the time, but like I find being around other people for long periods of time quite draining, even if they are really close friends. I think the longest Jay's been here was like 3 days or something. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, having somebody constantly in my personal space for that long, I was just a little bit like, ugh. I need like a moment of peace. But Jay's very good at non-verbal hour, where we just sit and like in each other's company but not interacting with each other at all. Um, so I feel like he's somebody I can spend that long persistently in a company of, but I really just like, especially like with someone like sleeping in my room, it gets very draining, even if not like in the moment when I like when the, like sometimes when Jay leaves I realize I'm a lot more tired than I thought I was. because because I'm excited and I'm happy to have him around when he's around, but afterwards I'm like, oh my god, the amount of energy being around somebody all the time takes, it's actually a lot. Like I don't know, I probably couldn't do much longer than like the 3 days that we do sometimes during gigs. But that's just because I am very much a personal space type of person. If I don't have my own place to like hide away from everybody, I just cannot function after a certain amount of time. And with strangers or people I haven't really been around that much, the tolerance is a lot less. I don't know if that's like a personal thing or if that's just common, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a pretty common thing, but That might just be with my personal preferences weighing it. And thought I was very extroverted as a kid. Okay, yeah, no, I was never told. I don't think I've ever been told in my life that I'm extroverted. But I'm a lot more chatty when people get to know me. I think like even like a teacher or a technician at my old school wrote that in my yearbook. He was just like, I thought you were quiet, and then I got to know you, and yeah, I was very much proved wrong. I did have many a yap sesh with this technician, to be fair. She was very nice, and she was just really interested in hearing about my life. And honestly, that's all I really need. Sometimes. To start yapping to people. I had a lot of conversations about like my health condition and stuff with some of the people in my, like some of the teachers and technicians in my 3D area. They were all just really interested. They just wanted to learn more, and honestly, I will always give people more information if they genuinely want to learn. Even if the topic is slightly uncomfortable for me, I am always willing to share information for the sake of education. This has been a very, well, a lot more personal and heavy stream than usual, but I do enjoy these types of things. I do enjoy talking about this, and I think these sorts of topics shouldn't be, like, taboo or kept, like, away from. Maybe not all the times, but you know. Okay. I will, Lucas. Whew, I think we're done. That was a long layer. Yeah, hell yeah. This is looking so good. There is still so much left. Wait, if I pause my replay, I can show you. But to be fair, after this point, which is not that many more layers, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 9? 9. 9 more layers, and then we are at just towers. So I'll probably do like one at a time. That can be ignored. 1 tower at a time and go up. So like this will like dramatically speed up. I think there's possibly 1 more stream on the main body. And then we start speeding up. But this is also phase 1. I'm about to implement like a massive thing that comes in the center. So if I get that up, preferably I'd love to just shove that on kind of like now-ish. So that I can just build it up all together, but I really doubt that it's gonna happen anytime soon. But yeah, we have made some substantial progress today. I think we were only like around about there earlier. I can't remember exactly where. It was somewhere within probably only like 4 or 5 layers, but with the chunk of some of these layers. This song is so good. I need to see this live. I mean, I probably will next week. Yeah. Sick. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. It's been almost 3 hours. We have put in a good chunk of work. I'm also gonna grab a picture for the captures of the progress. It was fun. This was a vibe. I don't know if there's that much more music I can yap about, but if I figure it out, I will certainly be doing something like this again. But just having, I don't know, a topic. If you guys have any topics, shove them in the Discord. Things you want to see discussed. Because it's a lot easier to do these types of things when there's things to yap about specifically. I mean, I can just yap off the top of my head randomly, but, you know, structured conversations usually are easier. Especially for me, not being fluent in yapology. Anyway. I need to make sure my replay saves. Right. Who are we rating today? Who is the culprit? Squid's live. I have a degree in ufology. Oh, I haven't seen Squid Live in so long. Yeah, hell yeah. What's Squid playing? Kingdom Hearts? I've not heard of this before. I'm so tired. Yawn. Oh. Actually, I'm not that tired for the fact that it's like almost midnight. Okay. I was really into Squid. I will see you guys on Thursday for possibly more catching, probably. Bye bye. I have not heard of it. Anyway.